Hey guys, it's Visify, and today I'm coming at y'all with an absolute fucking banger, alright? I'm gonna be smoking a J in the tent. Today's a story like no other. It's a good one. I think y'all will enjoy it. Let's just get right the fuck into it, man. About to run out of weed soon. That fucking sucks. Because I'm like a jobless bum right now. So this story time all takes place back in April of 2023. And it all starts off as a normal day. Enzo, Josh, and Michael hit me up and they're like, yo, do y'all want to like ride electric bikes around town and shit, go to McDonald's, Walmart, the usual spots? And I'm like, yeah. And I go meet them. We're getting ready to leave. And all of a sudden, Darren and Dylan call me up. And they're like, yo, you trying to come to the park and like smoke it up? Like, we're gonna get Dylan out here. Because Darren and Dylan are cousins. And Dylan's always lived like far as fuck. Like he moves around a lot, but he always lives like far as fuck from us. And so we're like, yeah, we're gonna smoke, kick it with Dane, because that's the motherfucker who brought my weed. But back then, shit used to be cool. So I tell the first friend group I was talking about, Josh, Michael, and Enzo, I'm like, because I was out of weed at the time, I wanted to see my boys. We didn't get to see Dylan that often. So I'm like, y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm a dib. I'm gonna go get high with the other boys. I just said the town name. I'm gonna have to fucking blur that out. And so everything's cool. We all meet up at the park. And we're smoking at this giant stage thing. Now, we would always do that. That was never a problem. Even though it was a public park, I'm surprised it never was a problem. But, and it's like a deck, okay? So there's like cracks in it. All of a sudden, Dylan drops his phone under the deck. And he's like me, I'm not fucking leaving without my phone. So he goes and gets a giant boulder and like makes a body-sized hole on this deck so he can crawl down there and get his phone. And I'm like, okay, I kind of don't blame him, but at the same time I do. Because like, that's like, you know, property. So I mean, it's either, you're paying money either way. Okay, either you pay to fucking get a new phone, or you have to pay a fine for that shit. So anyway, he gets his phone, and we all did. Who knows what the fuck we did after that? I know we just chilled for the rest of the day, probably smoked some more, to be honest. But that was like a Friday or some shit. Well, we go back to school Monday, okay? And me and Darren are in the bathroom. We're both in study hall, and we're in the bathroom smoking on some yards. All of a sudden, our principal walks in. He must have saw on the camera that we both went in there. And I thought we were fucked. I thought he was gonna like know we were smoking Benjamins together, because this was like after like we had set the fire alarms off, so he already knew like what the fuck was up for real. If you haven't watched that story, go watch that one too. And he's like, "What's up, boys? What you guys up to?" We're like, "Nothing, just going to the bathroom." And he follows us out, and he comes up to me, and it's a picture of us at the stage, okay? And he's like, "Hey, does this picture look familiar?" And I'm not gonna lie, because we're caught red-handed. It's like all in black and white, and it's all four of us just sitting there. And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, now I know that's you and that's Darren, but who are these other two? I don't recognize them." And I hate to have to, like, dude, I hated to have to do it, but I had to rap, bro. I still had my senior year ahead of me. I could have like lied, and he would have made my senior year a living hell. And plus, it just doesn't help anything too. So I told them the other people's names. I was like, "Yeah, that's Dylan. And the other one is Dane." I don't know his last name, because at the time I didn't. But he works with us at Taco Bell. And he's like, "All right, I appreciate your honesty. You're a good kid." And I'm like, like, kind of like disappointed, because I just had to rat on my friends. And basically, what happened is they had to let my parents know about this. Even though it happened outside of school. And the police actually ended up calling them and like saying like, "We want your son to come in and like have a chat with us." And we had to like review the footage. And funny thing is, it was on 420 actually. It was on 420. It was on 420. And Dane had an airsoft gun. And Dylan was like pointed it, and my mom, like, you couldn't tell if it was real or not, because like I said, it was black and white. And my mom was all freaked out. And they told me I was banned from the park. Like indefinitely, I think, or like permanently, I don't know. I've went back since and nothing's happened, but it's mostly just been at night. I've been there like skating a few times in the day. And it doesn't end there. After this, you know, Dylan kind of put two and two together and figured I snitched, because the police came to his fucking house and like he had to pay a fine. But the thing is they're police, and they would have found out who he was anyways, because like they have his face on the fucking camera. So, you know what I mean? Anyway. But he's like upset with me, and he's like, "Nee, because now the police have my name, and you're like a rat, and I'm gonna shoot you and kill you." And I'm and so I cut off Dylan and his cousin Darren for a little while. I didn't talk to them for a few months, and then I talked to them again for like a couple months, and then I cut them off again for like a year. And now we're in contact again for like, it's almost been a year again. Actually, I remember me and Michael, we saw them on the tracks the one time, and we legit ran. we ran from Darren and Dylan. That was funny as fuck, bro. And yeah, moral of the story is just don't do anything I fucking talked about in this story, okay? Don't smoke in a public park. Don't make a giant hole in like public property. Don't tell someone you're gonna kill them because the police would have found out anyways. You know what I mean? But now we're gonna take a little hit of the yard. Well, I'm fucking fried. The yard got me tearing up. Peace out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.